Alright, y'all, man, there's some pros and cons of being a home caregiver for a family member. Now, me, I never thought that I'll go back to another job, right? Because I got my own little business going on. And I made a lot of money with my business, so I know how it is to work for myself. And just going back to a regular job never made sense for me from my perspective. It never made sense. Like, if you could make $300-400 a day in a few hours, why would I go back and work like $10, $15 an hour? Like, it don't make no sense for me. But I realized I could start getting paid right from the house for doing what I've been doing already. Cause my dad's disabled and he stay with me. He disabled. I'm disabled too now because I got hurt 4 years ago. So that's another reason that's another reason my business jumped off, because like I could focus on that. I ain't have to worry about working. So, but yeah, my dad stayed with me. He disabled, and I would see he had a caregiver in there, coming in there and just doing stuff that I do already. Like, he don't need to be washed up. I don't got to wash him up or lift him or nothing like that. Like, I just do little house chores, stuff I've been doing already. Clean up the kitchen, take him to his doctor appointment, sometimes do his laundry for him if he need it done. Like, I already was doing all that stuff. So I'm like, why is this guy coming in here every single day getting paid to do what I'm already doing? You feel me? So I'm like, I could do that. Like, I told my dad, I'm like, listen, so he getting paid for it, but I'm grinding for every dollar that I get, which is fine. Like, I'm not mad about it, but I'm a hustler, so I feel like if I could find another way to make money without really lifting a finger, I'm gonna do that. So I looked into caregiving for a family member, looked it up online, feel me, got the company name of who his insurance is through. I got the company's name, looked at what I had to do, called up the company, asked them, hey, yeah, I'm looking into being my dad's caregiver, and what's the process, where do I fill out the application, and how much is it? You feel me? Just getting information on the job. But so I got all the information together and all that. I think what I had to do, I had to go online. I went online, I filled out the application online, and just waited, just to hear back from the results and all that. In the meantime, I'm looking up little stuff that I need to know. And about a week later, I get a call back from the lady. They had to call my dad to figure out if this is what he wanted. And he was like, it was a win-win. He get a couple of dollars, I get a couple of dollars, you feel me? And it was like a win-win. Like, the money I'm making is helping us both. So he was like, yeah, go ahead, go for it. So she asked him to confirm if this is what he wanted. He like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. So the lady told me what's the steps. She said I had to take a test. It's a test on there. It's about a 3-hour test. Real easy too. You gotta get a 90 or you gotta get an 80 or above. It's an easy test. Like, your 10-year-old can do it, because it's only asking certain questions like yeah, if your patient is angry and something, what would you do? A, say you're not doing it. B, just ignore them. C, talk with them and let them know such and such. You feel me? Obviously, it's going to be talk to them and let them know such and such. You're not going to ignore them, because that's going to make them more angry. You're not going, you feel me, say no, because that's your patient. So it's like little questions like that. Feel me? What would you do if they fail? you know, and they're unresponsive. Like, call the ambulance, duh. You feel me? Not leave the house and try to go get some help. Like, it's little questions on that air like that. So it's real simple. Then then you gotta get like certified to be a caregiver. So like you gotta do the CPR section of the test. Like, it's a little, probably like 2 pages you gotta read and answer the questions. The questions is right from what you just read. So it's real simple. I got a 99. The lady was like, yeah, you passed that with flying colors. Like, you got a 99. Like, I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. It's like, nah. But yeah, so you go through that. Then they'll call you and tell you when the orientation is. Now the orientation, this is for my dad's company. It's probably different for other people's company. But they'll tell you what day the orientation is, and the day that orientation is the same day you start. Like, you get your schedule and all that. And your schedule goes off what your patient wants, like certain days, how many hours they get. Now my dad got about 25 hours at first. Then they bumped it up to 30 hours. Yeah, your orientation is their start date basically. So you go to the office, fill out a couple papers for like your payment, and you gotta get blood drawn to make sure your blood good. So you gotta get a blood test. It's another test, but I forgot what it was. But as soon as you get all that, then that's officially when you start. When all that come back, I made a mistake. When all that come back, then you start. So you go to the office, you get the paperwork and all that for the blood test, the drug test, and you fill out your bank information. And when that come back, you got 10-15 days to do it. So when that come back, then you start. So they make you download an application, and the application is like where you clock in and stuff. They show you how to use the application. They show you how to clock in, and where your patient, it puts on there where your patient is, their name, and what duties they need done. So all that's cake. Like, my dad's duties was easy. It was laundry, everyday chore, standby assist. It's something called locomotive, like wheelchair and all that if you need it. Meal prep, like little simple stuff. And like I said, I do this already, so it's like I get paid just to be in the house when I'm chilling. Like, so boom, got all that done. Got the start date, got the schedule Monday through Friday, Monday to Saturday, got Sunday off, and you get paid every week. So that was a win-win. Like, that's extra bread in my pocket. It's a win-win for me, man. And in my mind, I ain't never working another 9 to 5 again, because I see how much I can make when I'm just grinding for myself. But this is an extra form of income, so it's a win-win situation for me. So you do all that, right? Then so you do all that. That's the process of getting in there. Then after that, you just do what you've been doing regularly. Now the pros is, obviously, if they live with you, you working from home. The schedule is from 9 to 2 o'clock. So that's about what, 5 hours? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yep, about 5 hours. They said it was like 15, 16 an hour. So so you making $15, $16 an hour just to be in the house and doing what you already been doing. Can't beat it, right? Let me take a sip of juice. That's the pros. You making money at home. You dealing with somebody that's your family member. You ain't gotta wash their behind or see them naked or none of you don't gotta do none of that. For me, I ain't gotta see my dad naked. I ain't gotta wash his junk or none of that. You feel me? Now it might be different for other people. Might be different for y'all, but At the same time, it's somebody you know. It's not like it's a random person that you gotta go to and do all that for. You ain't gotta leave your house to go somewhere. You doing all this at home. Now, that's the pros. The cons is if you're dealing with a family member that's a narcissist, a family member that's arrogant and just all around just a handful. If you're dealing with a parent that's a handful, it could be a big problem. Cause then they basically talk to you however they want to. They threaten. They try to threaten you. They try to threaten to fire you, and if you don't do something, you could do something for a whole week straight. But that one day you say no, they ready to call up at the spot and try to get you replaced. Like stuff like that. It all depends on who you're dealing with. They'll talk to you they'll try to talk to you any way they want to. This is all the cons. Talk to you any way they want to. You feel me? Because they know you making money because of them, basically. So I had the luxury of not having to work for nobody. So nobody could tell me what to do. None of that. Like nobody could tell me when to eat. And that was the luxury. You feel me? I moved when I wanted to. So to get into a situation where somebody could tell you what to do, it's like you gonna do it because you want to still make that little $300-400 every week, you know, like for sitting in the house. You want to make that little $300-400, so you bite the bullet and just do what they say. But at the same time, it feel like somebody's trying to control you, and everything you stop working for, like everything you ain't want to do, it's like everything you got away from, it's like happening all over again. Like damn, I could have just been working for my damn self for all this, like, but I want that little $400 a week just to be in the crib. So that's the cons. Like they talk to you however they want, depending on who you dealing with. So if you're dealing with somebody that's not like that, then it's all luxuries for you. Like, but me, I had to deal with somebody that think the world revolve around them. They're not supposed to eat certain stuff, so if you refuse to get them stuff that will hurt them, they're ready to call the job up on you and replace you. Like little stuff like that. It's like it's irritating. You feel me? But like I said, that's $400 a week. Just deal with it. You feel me? Oh, another pro is the list of stuff. You probably do 3-4 things, because they might refuse the rest of it. If the list say, oh, take them on a walk, sometimes they not gonna want to go on a walk, so they could refuse that. That makes your list smaller on what to do. So you'll mess around, just clean up your kitchen. If they need their laundry done that day, do the laundry, throw it in the washer, dryer. Clean up the little bathroom. Meal prep, like get something that, like, depending on what they want. You feel me? Or just make a salad or something, like, and then you good for the rest of the day. Like you ain't gotta really do nothing. Like your list is done. All you gotta do is wait for clock out time, and whatever they call you, ask you, or need, that's what it is. But who gonna be asking you to do something for 5 hours? Like your family member ain't gonna be bothering you for 5 hours all day. So hurry up and knock out that stuff in the first hour or whatever, and you got 4 hours to chill.